Children, how many do you want? You have to say 2. At least 2. Because you have to.
I do want at least 2, yeah.
Okay, good.
No, I think since early on we've always been, I think pretty much agreed on our ideal number would be like having 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls.
I'm glad you think we can plan that out.
Well, we get to, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, but
That's right.
Yeah, but
we're
well
so
on our
far.
way. Yeah.
Yes, Justin came from a family of 3 and I came from a family of 4. So I think when we first met, Justin thought like, oh yeah, 3's perfect. And I thought, yeah, 4's perfect. And somehow we settled on 4.
I think for me, I was like 4 because my mom comes from a family of 4, and it always just felt like such a fun environment being at my grandparents there, and so it always. And
they
felt
have 2 boys and 2 girls.
Yeah, they have 2 boys and 2 girls, so I think that really influenced me. That like, oh, that's a really fun combination.
Yeah, we'll see how that works for us. So far, we've got a boy and a girl.
Right.
What's your favorite color? Oh no, what is my favorite color?
I would say pink, probably. Yeah.
I do love pink. I don't really know my favorite colors. I think it depends on my mood.
Right. I don't know my favorite colors.
There you go. Purple and black. We'll choose those.
There you go.
What is my favorite food?
I don't think that you have like an exact favorite food.
You know me so well.
Yeah, I think that it depends on the mood that you're in. But
is there any food I don't like?
Again, I don't.
Like you would never take me to this kind of restaurant, or you never ordered that kind of dish for me.
I wouldn't take you to a White Castle because that's just mean, but
we're in Idaho. We don't have any White Castles.
Right.
What's White Castle is Midwest.
I don't know if it's Midwest. Full disclosure, I've never actually eaten at a White Castle,
what?
so I knock it without having actually tried it.
Oh, okay.
But,
well, if you've been to a White Castle and you like it, let us know down below.
Yes, but
I have been to a White Castle.
Have you?
I don't recall throwing up afterwards.
Well, that's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. But no, I think you're pretty easygoing about food, so I can't really think of any restaurant where I would take you and you wouldn't be able to eat something.
Yeah, that's true. I really don't like spicy food though, so I probably wouldn't like spicy. What is my favorite TV show?
I would guess The Office is probably your favorite TV show.
Probably.
We both enjoy watching that again and again and again.
Yeah, I like that. What food do I not like? And we kind of talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Spicy. If I could eat one thing every day, what would it be? I don't know if I could answer this, so I'm curious to see what you think.
I mean, I think that would change on the season of life. I mean, there was a time when I would have said like Cinnabon.
I do love Cinnabon.
Cinnabon.
When
I don't know if you like them anymore.
First, I really liked Cinnabon. I kind of got too Cinnaboned out.
Yeah. And then there was a time where I would have said Honeycrisp apples.
Yeah. And then I got Honeycrisp appled out.
Right. There was a time, I don't know if you're still in the phase where you like eating Payday candy bars all the time.
I like Paydays.
Yeah.
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah.
So, some of those. Yeah.
Some of those. What is my eye color?
It is a beautiful, wonderful shade of green.
It is, yeah. A lot of people say my eyes are blue, but they've never looked at them like Justin's looked at them.
They've never stared into them for
not.
5 or 6 years.
Or 6. That's so embarrassing. That's really funny. Oh boy, I can't believe I missed that one. Let's see. What is something I do that you wish I wouldn't? Oh boy.
Do that you wish I wouldn't.
Be awesome every day?
No, you're totally awesome. I don't know if I could think of anything exactly. I mean, I think some...
It's kind of a weird question.
Yeah, I mean, I think an area where we differ a little bit is, I think generally by when you think of like guys' standards, I think I'm generally a pretty clean guy, but still not as clean as your standard. And so...
sure, I could see that.
I think because I'm so visual, if I have something that needs to be done, I like to leave it out visually.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
If I had it up to me, I like to have like tables and counters like with stuff sitting out so I don't forget to do it.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
you very much like to have it clean and put away and everything. And so so that's been something that's taken adjustment for me.
That's true, yeah. And you've been really, really honoring at that because I know you do like things out. And I think we've also designated, like, in these areas where Justin, like, this is a place where Justin can organize it the way Justin wants to, or like, especially like in our main living areas, I am kind of like that. Did it just turn off? Oh, it's still going.
Yeah, I think it's still going.
Okay. Let's see. What is my heritage and where am I from?
Like, where are your ancestors from? Is that what you're thinking?
You can interpret however you want to.
I mean, I believe you're 100% German.
I think so.
Although some of your family in recent decades, or the last decade, from what I understand, they found out that you have some Jewish heritage that you weren't aware of before. And so that's really neat to find out that our kids are now, what did you say, like 12.5%? Jewish or something like that. Right. Yeah. So not knowing that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Probably part of the reason why I'd let you take that vacation on your own.
Yeah, probably.
Did I play any sports? If anyone watched my 20 Things You Might Not Know About Me,
I've heard you talk. I've heard you talk about your volleyball experience, but not very, very fondly.
Well, I really liked playing, but I just was really bad. I was really, really bad. So,
but I still have a hard time believing that you never wanted to try cheerleading, because I just think like you would have been a great cheerleader. And you tell me no. No. In my school, cheerleading wasn't really the big thing. Okay. Yeah. The cool girls were cheerleaders, but I was a jazz cat. We were really, really cool. Okay. We were the jazz choir, the Jazz Cats. Right. I thought that was pretty cool, though. I just think that you're so energetic, and you're just so vibrant. I'm a little peppy. You're so vibrant. I just think that I could have seen you like
rah. That's funny. I'm your cheerleader.
Yeah,
I'll save
that's
it. Right. Let's see. What is one unique talent that I have?
A unique talent. Well, editing videos. You've very much impressed me with how you've been editing these videos. And
you're saying that tongue in cheek because
I'm not being tongue in cheek. I'm being serious.
Well, that's really sweet. Yeah. I really am not very good at technology.
I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Thanks, sweetie.
Yeah.
Well, that is a unique talent.
Yeah.
What do we argue about the most? That's kind of an interesting question.
What do we argue about the most?
We really rarely like have arguments.
Right.
We talk about everything.
Right.
A lot of talking.
Yeah.
So sometimes we talk about stuff.
Right. Yeah, we're both good about talking about things.
Yeah, things don't really get a chance to like fester and become.
Right.
Because we just talk a lot.
Right.
Things on the counter, maybe.
Maybe things on the counter. Yeah.
Things on the counter. Yeah. Maybe that's. I don't know. Is there anything else?
Well, I mean, we could talk about our experience with Mountain Dew. Back when...
We don't really argue about that.
No, we didn't really. But...
If you want to see a video about how I almost called off our wedding because of Mountain Dew,
that's a good clickbait right there.
You can let us know down below if you'd like to see a video about our experience planning our wedding and leading up to our wedding, and maybe even like some wedding budgeting or planning. Just let us know down below, and we can add in that part about how I almost didn't marry Justin because of Mountain Dew. It does make sense, but we'd have to explain it in a whole other video. Okay. Let's see. What can I spend hours doing? Oh boy.
What can you spend hours doing? I mean, you very much like fashion, and so you very much like planning out outfits. So I don't know if you still do this or not, but you had that site for a while where you were like putting together different outfits and things. So I know that you really like window shopping and putting together ideas for outfits and everything.
Oh, that's true. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the one that said "I love you" first, and where was it?
I think it was you, but it was like kind of an accident. I think we're on the phone.
I accidentally love you.
I didn't mean it. I think you're on the phone, And
Yes.
and it was like, okay, good night.
Because you were still living in Minnesota at
Right,
the time,
I was still
and
in
I was in
Minnesota,
Idaho.
and I think I was like, okay, good night, and you're like, I love you, and I was like, why are we saying that now? Like, and you were like, I mean, never mind.
Well, I think what happened was we were talking on the phone, and we really didn't talk to each other late at night. We decided early on in getting to know each other that we were going to really guard that boundary of just saying goodnight and having our own personal time at night.
Mm-hmm.
But we were talking on the phone. It must have been at the end of a long day, and I was kind of drifting off, and it just came out as if I was talking to my sister or something, like, all right, can I love you? I mean, I don't not love you. I'm not saying that I love you.
Right. Yeah, just because for me, I think it was my dad who instilled in me this idea of that I think sometimes I love you can really be used as a tool of manipulation, of really be used to like make somebody feel like you know, to manipulate their emotions,
like feel more connected to you than maybe they actually are.
Right.
Like, oh, you love me, I think I love you too.
Yeah. And so my dad instilled in me to be so cautious about that I seem to remember him telling me something like if you're gonna tell a girl that I love you, you better be ready in the next breath to ask her to marry you.
Yeah,
kind of
I remember
thing.
you saying that.
Yeah.
And then I kind of blew that one with, all right, can I love you? I mean, I didn't mean it.
Right. So I mean, we talked about that and everything. So it wasn't it wasn't like totally something we hadn't discussed.
I think we really did love each other, but I think that we were just being really careful of each other's hearts. Because we were in Minnesota, I was in Idaho, we didn't know what that was going to look like. Justin was traveling for work a lot. We were seeing each other pretty frequently, but I don't think we had decided that, all right, we're ready to for sure go to the next level. I don't know, but I just kind of blew that one out of the water on accident, I guess. I think that was what I said. Good night, love you. I didn't mean it.
Right, and then it's like, oh,
you don't mean it? You don't love me?
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah, I know exactly. I mean, I did love you very much, but I don't think we were saying it.
Right.
What is my most repeated phrase or sentence? Oh boy.
I would say calling things exquisite.
I say exquisite.
Yeah, you say.
Do I really?
You say, oh, that's very exquisite.
Do I say that?
Yeah, you do.
That's funny. I didn't realize I said that.
It might not be that you say it so much as that I don't hear anyone else say it.
Oh,
and so
that's exquisite of you to say that. All right, guys. Well, if you thought this video was exquisite, and if you'd like to see the opposite, where Justin asked me the questions, then just let us know down below. All right.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys.